Hi everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. If we haven't met before, my name is Rachel. Today we're doing a nice full body flexibility practice. You're going to need just a little bit of space to move, and let's get started. So let's begin today laying down on our backs. So you can come all the way down, just bending your knees, plant your feet, walk your feet nice and close to your hips. And then we're going to try to curl our toes under. So lift the heels, kind of curl the toes and see if you can push them into the floor just a little bit. To feel a little love through the top of the foot, maybe the top of the ankle. You could add your other foot. You could do both at the same time, or you could do one at a time. And if you're not able to quite curl the toes and use the floor, you could lift your foot up and just point the toes, curl the toes with the foot or feet lifted in the air. Nice job, you guys. If you are doing one foot right now, to switch sides, almost done here. This continues to be one of my favorite stretches for the feet. Nice job, you guys. And we can start to just let that go. Uncurl those toes, plant the feet on the mat. Maybe wiggle your toes a little bit, maybe even the knees. We're going to be pulling our right knee in towards the chest. Give it a nice big hug. You can send your left leg out long, maybe take an ankle circle or two with your right foot, and then we're going to find a twist. So start to pull your knee across your body over to that right side. Let the right hip start to lift. Reach the right arm out to weigh down that shoulder, and just let the right hip keep lifting until it doesn't want to lift anymore. And maybe your big toe can touch the floor. Or maybe your knee can touch the floor. But twist. And then take a nice deep breath. And another deep breath. Feel your tummy moving. Awesome, you guys. With a big inhale, start to lift your knee back up, roll onto your back again. Hug your right knee in towards your chest. You can keep your left leg out long, but we're going to let the right knee start to fall out to the side. Just let it kind of fall out to the side. You can keep hugging the knee, or you could lift your foot, maybe grab onto the outside of it or just to the big toe, and find half a happy baby. Or if you're familiar with lizard, reclined lizard, letting the knee fall out to the side and maybe stacking that ankle right over top of the knee. Nice work, you guys. Take just one more breath here. And then let the foot go. Bring your knee back towards your chest. Give it a nice hug. That left leg is out long right now, but bend that leg, plant the foot, take your right foot and rest it on top of the right or the left quad. You can keep your left foot on the mat or lift it up, maybe hang onto the back of the left leg. Figure 4, recline pigeon. The more you hug your legs towards the chest, the more you're going to feel the love through that right leg and glute and hip. Nice job, you guys. So stay here just a little bit longer. If you are able, if your right leg is pretty close to your chest, see if you can grab onto your foot and onto your knee and keep it where it is and let the left leg go back down towards the mat. Maybe out long or maybe keep that leg bent. But this right leg, maybe you can give it a bigger hug. Place your foot in your elbow crease. Place your knee in your other elbow crease and then relax it down. Pigeon. Just something to play around with. but can be pretty intense, pretty awkward. So not to worry if you can't relax your head and your shoulders back down. It was just something to try. We're going to start to let our legs go, so you can uncross your legs, you can plant your feet, maybe even take a nice little rock side to side, kind of shake it out a little bit. And then we're going to start to pull the left knee in towards the chest. Give it a nice big hug. Send your right leg out long. Maybe take a couple ankle circles with that left foot. And then starting to make your way into the twist as you pull your knee across your body to the right side. Let the left hip lift, but keep the left shoulder down. So maybe reach your arm out wide. Keep going until you've gone as far as you'd like to go. And then breathe just a little bit deeper. Nicely done, you guys. Letting a big inhale help you come out of your twist. Roll onto your back. Bring your knee towards your chest. Nice big hug. And then you can start to let the knee fall out to the side. Continue to hang onto your knee, or try to grab the foot or the big toe for your half a happy baby. Just encouraging your knee to the floor beside you. Awesome, you guys. Letting your foot go if you've got it. Bringing your knee back towards your chest. Nice big hug. You can bring your right leg in, plant that foot. Cross your left foot over top of that right quad when you're ready. Figure 4. Just relax your head, relax your shoulders. Find your breath. And just notice how your body is feeling so far today. Those hips especially, those legs, the low back. And maybe staying like here for just a little longer, or maybe seeing what happens when you try to hang on to your leg, sending the right leg back down to the floor. Just kind of playing around with pigeon. Awesome, you guys. Let's slowly start to let our legs go. Bring your feet back to the floor, uncross your legs. Take a little rock side to side if you'd like. Now we're going to be turning all the way over onto our hands and knees. So either rock to one side or rock forwards. But make your way into tabletop. Start to turn your fingers out to the sides. Your fingers can stay pointing out, or maybe you can keep turning your fingers to point back towards your knees. Feeling the love through the wrists and the forearms. You can always do one hand at a time. But just let your head be heavy. Soften those shoulders. Close your eyes even. Feel those forearms. And if you are doing one hand at a time, you can start to switch. If you're doing both, let's just stay. So good. Awesome work, you guys. Let's slowly start to let that go. Bring your hands off of your mat. Even sit back on your heels. Take a wrist circle, wrist massage of some kind if you'd like. If you want to counter stretch, you can bring the top of your hand down to your mat. Let your palm face up. And you can do the other side. Awesome. All right, you guys, when you're ready, we're going to slide forwards onto our tummies. And bringing the left arm out to the side. So keep your arm nice and straight in line with your shoulder. Bring your left cheek down so you're looking away from your arm. And then we're going to start to roll. Like we want to turn over onto our left side. Or maybe like you want to turn all the way over onto your back. You can bend your knees. You can plant your feet. Whatever helps you kind of turn those hips. Relax your head down on your mat. And just go until you start to feel the love, that left arm, that shoulder, the chest. Maybe you're getting a twist through your back. And stay for just one more breath. And then slowly turn all the way back over onto your tummy. Bring your left arm into your side. Let your palm face up, resting your hand by your hip and completely relaxing through that left shoulder. Awesome, you guys. When you feel ready to switch sides, you can start to lift back up. We'll bring our right arm out to the side. Again, nice and straight and in line with the shoulder. Resting your right cheek and then just kind of starting to roll. Only as far as you need to roll. And just trying to rest your head down. Even the legs. The left leg likes to be airborne sometimes. If you're able to bend the knee or just relax your leg down, give it a try. And taking your last breath here. And slowly turning back over onto your tummy. Bring your right arm into your side. Let your palm face up. And completely relaxing through the shoulders. Just taking a moment again to scan the body. How are the shoulders feeling and the arms, the wrists? And when you're ready to move, just start to lift your chest. Bring your hands under your shoulders. And then bring your forearms to your mat. Tuck your elbows right underneath your shoulders. Sphinx. Turn your palms to face down and then start to lift up through the chest, pulling the shoulders from the ears. Softening through the legs. Softening through the glutes. And maybe just letting the chin start to lift a little bit. Maybe a little bit more. And maybe just a little bit more. And then very slowly start to let your chin fall back down. maybe halfway, and then I want you just to check in. Can you relax your legs again? Can you pull the shoulders from your ears again? And then let your chin continue to fall down towards your collarbone. Awesome, you guys. Slowly bring your chin back, kind of to that halfway neutral place. And take just one more inhale. Let the exhale. Lower your chest all the way down. Stack your palms, rest your forehead on top. Your hands can start to come under your shoulders when you're ready, pushing yourself up onto your hands and knees, and then finding just a comfy seat. So sitting cross-legged or in another comfy seated position, but placing your hands on your knees, lengthening through the spine, and we're just going to let our head fall over towards the right shoulder. So just let your head tip over. It's like you want to bring your right ear towards the right shoulder. And then we're just going to let our chin start to fall down towards the right side as well. Moving nice and slow here. Feel every little inch of the neck. And then slowly start to lift the chin, but keep your head tipping over to that right side. Just lifting the chin until you get back to that neutral place. And with an inhale, slowly tip your head back up, back through center. And pause there. And notice how you feel again. Soften the jaw. Maybe bring some more length into the spine. And then let your head just tip over towards the left. All the way over, nice and slow. And then eventually the chin can start to tip down a little more. Maybe it's still moving a little bit. And then slowly bring your chin back up. Keeping the head falling towards the left. And then use an inhale to help you bring your head right back to center. Notice the sensations running through the head, the neck, the shoulders, all the way down to your sit bones, through the legs into the feet. And just allowing your eyes to stay closed. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Awesome practice, you guys. Feel free to spend some time in Shavasana. Enjoy the rest of your day. And until next time, namaste.